Hello, it's Vicki, and today's reading is from Until Today by Jana Van Zant, and it is August 13th, and it says, I am faith-filled and fear-free because I know exactly who I am. How many times should you try and fail before you give up on trying? If you give up, how can you ever expect to succeed? If you give something your best shot and it doesn't turn out the way you expected, what does it mean? Does it mean you shouldn't want it? What if you still do? These are all good questions for which there is only one answer. Know who you are. Only when you know who you are will you find the faith you need to get where you are going. Knowing who you are eliminates the guesswork in life. Knowing short circuits hoping, wishing, and trying. When you know who you are open to every experience. You know there is always room for self-improvement and that where you are is an opportunity. When you know who you are, you remain open to new insights, new information. You also know that what you learn at any given moment will assist and guide you on the path to where you desire to be. When you know yourself, you know your strengths, you embrace your weaknesses. You know that everything and everyone is pointing you in the right direction. The direction of learning more, embracing more information about exactly who you are. When you know who you are always grateful. You are grateful for all that you have seen, all that you have done, all you have lost, and all that you have received. When you know who you are, you know in this very perfect moment that all that you are is more than enough to answer any question you might have about where to go and what to do. Until today, you may have been badgering yourself with questions for which there seemed to be no answers. Just for today, allow the question you ask yourself to teach you more about yourself. And the affirmation is, today I am devoted to allowing my questions about life to teach me more about myself. And that's something that is so wonderful when you do. I remember when I first started to know myself and discover who I am, I was so confused, really. And the other thing that it was so exciting, right? It was really exciting. It's very foggy. It was really exciting to figure it out, to figure out what I liked and what I didn't like. Because, you see, I was very much the type of person that was people-pleasing to an extreme. And if you wanted to do something, I wouldn't say what I wanted to do, or I wouldn't say wouldn't want to do it. And getting to the point in my life where I was really embracing what I like and what I don't like and who I am and the self-awareness and the acceptance of myself, that was great. And I think when you go through something like recovery or some monumental life change, I do think that you have a whole different view about life because it's gotten so bad. And you are grateful for everything and everywhere you've been. And it may take a minute, it may take a month, it may take a year till you really get to that place, but it certainly is possible. And I really, I'm what really stands out to me is where it says just that. When you know who you are always grateful. You are grateful for all that you have seen, all that you have done, all that you have lost, and all you have received. So it's about the good and the bad. It's not just about the bad, because that's how it used to be. I was always in the negative. And it's not always about the good, because it's not always good. It's about, I guess, the balance of figuring out who you are, being grateful for it, not being too big or too little, and just being who you are and accepting it. And I think that's a journey. And it doesn't happen overnight, but it is refreshing, and it's actually fun to reinvent yourself. I know that I am discovering a lot more even now. So I appreciate you watching this very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Namaste.